the only song I can play that doesn't get suspended by YouTube. YouTube.
I was walking down the beach, looking for some action. Had my radio set on a rap station. Saw a girl in trouble, a sticky situation. She wanted me to give her mouth to mouth.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome to World Wrestling Radio. I am your most excellent host, Mr. Nico Extra, coming at you live for our weekly podcast. I feel good, man. I know we're tired. I know we work hard, but I feel good, dude. AEW Fyter Fest just took place, and let me get that music off before that gets suspended on YouTube again. You know how they do it.
I'm ready to go, dude. I got my 2x4.
Axel, Jim Duggan, Platinum Saki. What's up? What's up, everyone? If you're live on TikTok, come over to our Twitch and YouTube, link in bio. If you're live here on Twitch and YouTube and Facebook, what's up, everyone? Thank you for joining us. Get your questions coming. I see everyone. We love you all. Thank you so much. Let's get right into it, dude. AEW Fyter Fest, man. That was quite the show we just watched. I know you fell asleep due to exhaustion, but
I'm gonna tell you the match of the night, dude. I'm gonna tell you the match of the night, in my opinion, because I do know the Coffin match was good, but to see Christian Cade and Matt Hardy to go at it again after 23 years, man, and to know that Christian Cade at one point wasn't wrestling for like 6 or 7 years because of his back in the ring. I mean, you see that move right off the top rope. He just like flies over the freaking post. It's like
M2 Old Arch just gave it 110%. No doubt about it, man. I will say that those guys, for being 50 plus years old, I don't know their exact ages. Quote us here in the comments. But Jesus Christ, them guys were still going pretty good. Matt's rough though. Matt Hardy's looking rough in there.
I don't think Matt looked as good as Christian. I really don't.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you. I don't think Christian still has it, but the thing that I don't like is that they're talking about, and we'll get into Money in the Bank and we'll get into all that in a little bit. We're going to talk about Fyter Fest for now, and then we'll get into it. I don't think Christian is at the level they claim he's at. They're saying he's basically heavyweight champion contender status, and I don't happen to agree with that. Do you? Do you feel Christian is at that level of heavyweight champion status still?
No.
I think you got Hangman and all these other people in there, does it really make sense?
No, I think at one point Christian was part of that contendership of champions, but I think if they give him like the TNT, just for participation, I think the that
participation would be, trophy.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, can we see him for months on end with the belt just holding it down?
Yeah, and they're saying Brian Cage looked like shit. I didn't think he looked like shit. I mean, he's a decent wrestler. I
want to know what's going on, dude. So is he out of the group now?
It looked like it. He dropped the belt, right? He dropped the FTW belt. We can just go. Let's just skip through Fyter Fest and we'll get into Money in the Bank. We got all kinds of stuff to talk about, so I'll just go straight through it. Darby Allin versus Ethan Page, coffin match. Darby won, put him in the coffin, then did a coffin drop through the coffin. I mean, this dude's insane. What kind of maniac is this? He already wins and then he still goes and does the move. I mean, he reminds me of Mick Foley at this age, just effing insane at this point.
Did you watch last week when him and JR and Darby had the interview?
Yeah.
And JR was like, what kind of man will make this guy retire a wrestler? I was like, oh my God, JR.
by God, he's going to break him in half. I swear. Like, JR is so dramatic. It was pretty awesome. That Coffin match was epic. You're right, Courtney. I would agree. I think that match. Thank you, Elvis, for the clarification. Matt Hardy's 46 and Christian's 47. They just look like they're 55. At the end of the day, that's what it looks like.
Well, I mean, let's put it this way: when you have two guys like that have been put on the shelf.
We lost Vinny for a second. I don't know quite where he's at, but we'll continue on without him until he gets better. I think he's currently out of commission. I don't know where he went, but Cody and Malakai Black had a moment. They didn't have to actually do much. They had a little fight at the end, but they did really end up having. Thank you. Sorry about that. You back?
Yeah, I don't know. I just got dropped.
I quit the whole thing on TikTok too because it's not fun and I'm over it. It's too much to do both at the same time. Thank you for joining us, everyone. We appreciate it though. So Cody and Malakai Black. This is exciting because talk about something fresh and new. And we all can agree at this point that Malakai Black was not properly used in WWE. Formerly Aleister Black, Tommy End, whatever you want to call him. The guy was not used properly in WWE. He was let go basically because Vince doesn't see talent, which was odd because he was back in the picture right before he was let go. But now he's right back in the main event status, fighting Cody Rhodes, probably going to beat him and putting himself over. Yes, I quit TikTok. It's too much to do both right now, guys. You have to understand right now. We're trying to put a show on. It's all about the show. It's all about World Wrestling Radio, and then putting this on a podcast so it can be played all over Apple and Wrestling News Source, our sponsor. Thank you to Wrestling News Source out there. Shout out to them, WrestlingNewsSource.com. That's how we do. You like that cheap plug? What's up, Mad Dog? Hey, guys, it's the Mad Dog. We knew you'd be there. You're the most loyal fan of all.
I'm excited.
Not only that, you're part of the family, right, buddy?
I'm excited for Hangman Page and Kenny Omega that just announced that they're going to be doing a 5-on-5. It's going to be at Fyter Fest too.
Yeah, I don't know if it's at Fyter Fest too, but I think it is next week. It's all or nothing though. It's Hangman Page and the Dark Order versus the Elite and all belts on the line, right? So I think this is a changing of the guards, and we'll definitely be seeing a title change, perhaps. What do you think?
Well, no, I don't think it's. From what I've heard, it was if they win, they get their title shots.
Oh, is that what it is?
That's yeah.
Hey, Whit Course, thanks for joining us everywhere. We love you guys all. Look at that, we got people on Twitch.
What about that Texas death match? Lance Archer taking on Moxley for the IGB U.S. heavyweight title.
And I feel like one of them's either going to Japan. You know what I mean? And if it's not Archer, if it's Mox, whoever's going to Japan is going to be the one that's going to be defending that title, I think, at this point. So I could see Archer winning it and going over to Japan. He's pretty much useless here at this point. You know what I mean? Like, that match is going to get... Can they really do another dud after having the barbed wire death match ending and then the last match that was, like the Jericho falling off into like styrofoam ending?
Yeah.
And now this, if the death match ends queefy, then I'm not quite sure where they go from here. They don't want to be like the laughing stock of themed matches. You know what I mean?
No, for sure. You want to make sure.
Can't wait to see Malakai Black and Cody. We're very excited about that one. That's going to be huge. Malakai Black is definitely futuristic materials. No doubt about it. Let's get into Money in the Bank. It's coming up this Sunday. Are you going to come over and watch it at the house? We could have a party maybe.
What time? 8 o'clock?
It starts at 7 or 8. I don't know if you work all night. I don't know if you got some.
No, I'm off Sunday. I think. Yeah, I can come over.
So we'll give our predictions now, and then if you guys want to come over, and if anyone else is listening that knows me, feel free to come over. If you're weird, you're not allowed. No weirdos allowed in my house.
We'll fly you down. You can come over.
Yeah, we'll pat you down like they do at fucking NXT. I'll do the wand over you, boop 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 boop, making sure you don't have anything weird going on. So Roman versus Edge. Any chance that anything special happens here, or is this just another win for Roman Reigns?
It's to me, it's another waste of time. Like,
waste of our time. Like
Yeah,
you might
I mean-
leave if this is the main event. You might leave my house before it starts.
I don't understand why they're doing this again. This is to me. It looks like it's one of those. It's going to be another great match between them both, but Roman's going to retain.
Absolutely. I can't see Roman losing this anytime soon. Bobby versus Kofi. Same as Roman, Bobby's unstoppable for the foreseeable future, or does Kofi have a chance to pull off Kofi Mania to a certain extent too?
I don't think there's any chance, but if there is, they've lost faith in Bobby, but I'm pretty sure Bobby's retaining.
Send me a plane ticket. Next week, Mox will be back to defend his title again. Mox will stay champ. That's great. Probably. I see Mox being the champ for a while. Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair. And you guys feel free to let your comments go who you think is going to win these matches as well, so we can see what your opinions are on these matches. Ripley and Flair, who you got? Is this any chance that Flair wins this belt, or is this again Rhea Ripley holding on and being the champ again?
I think I'm taking Ripley.
What do you think of her new character with the black lips and the big butthole earrings that are like this big?
I think she's going back to back to what she was when she first came into the Mae Young Classic.
Yeah.
The second time around, not the first time.
There's so much happening right now in wrestling. Mandy coming down, Aliyah coming up. I don't know if you heard that or not. Aliyah is supposedly moving up to Raw this week or the next week.
God, he's serious.
Yeah, I mean she's hot.
She's not even worth that.
She's hot though. That Vince loves that shit. Tony's up. Tony's on SmackDown. Tony Storm.
She is?
Yeah, Tony Storm is being called up and there's vignettes for her coming out that she's going to be on SmackDown. Flair over Rhea Ripley. Platinum's got Rhea Ripley. Courtney's got Flair. Elvis has Roman, Kofi, Charlotte, Big E, AJ, and Omos. Nice.
God, who's Omos and AJ facing?
AJ and Omos are facing. Who are they facing? Actually, I don't even know. I forget. I don't have that.
Full goons.
Y'all let us know. And then the Money in the Bank matches. Obviously, Ricochet, John Morrison, Matt Riddle, Big E. Some other people are in it. The women: Asuka, Naomi, Alexa Bliss, Nikki Natty. Some other people. I mean, who's winning Money in the Bank for the dudes? I don't have everyone. Do you know who all's in it?
Yeah, I know who it is right now.
Who else is it?
Okay, hold on one second. I got
this as we go. Ricochet, John Morrison, Matt Riddle, Big E,
Shinsuke, Drew McIntyre,
Nakamura,
Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins,
Rollins, McIntyre. Nice.
Almost. Let's see. What's Omos and who those two fucks facing? Hey, where the fuck is it? I don't even see it.
All right, here we go. I got it up. Ricochet versus Morrison versus Riddle. Let us know in the comments who you think is going to win this one, guys. Who is going to win? Because this pretty much, unless you're a goober and Vince is over your ass, this pretty much solidifies you a chance at becoming the world heavyweight champion. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I
mean, this is your ticket, dude. This is your key to becoming the WWE or the universe. And this is the only way Roman can really lose. He's not going to lose clean. You know what I mean? Roman's going to lose via this way.
Oh, they're facing the Viking Raiders, which I hope they did.
Viking Raiders. They've turned into such turds, haven't they?
Yeah, I hope
it's
they
crazy.
tear those.
And I'm back on TikTok
apart.
if you guys like watching us on TikTok. And are you back on there as well? I can add you. Did you stay on or did you leave?
No, I left.
You're like, it's queefy day. Did you get anyone joining you?
I had 29 people, and then they all
29. That's awesome. Let's get back on there.
right,
it's good for your algorithm, my man. Who do you got winning this one? Let's get back into it. Who do you got winning between Ricochet, John Morrison, Matt Riddle, Big E, Nakamura? Anyway, our boy Riddle wins or no? Is he in the bigger storyline?
I hope Riddle wins, because if Riddle doesn't win, like I keep telling people think I'm crazy because they think it's just because he's a friend. But if I feel like if Ricochet doesn't win this, I mean, to me it doesn't make sense to put him in the match. Like
Ricochet needs this, doesn't he?
Of course, he needs it more than anybody in the match. I mean,
MVP
honestly,
turns on Ashley and Kofi turns heel. That would be interesting, but I don't see that happening. I mean, I would love that. That would be a big shocker. That would be something that would be like, holy shit.
All right, I'm back on.
That if this took place, can you hear me? If this took place and MVP turned on Lashley and Kofi turned heel, that would be big. You know what I mean? That would be a big move.
Yeah, it'd be a real big move.
Courtney has Riddle. The thing about Riddle is he has a storyline with Orton that's really deep right now, and I can't really see that going anywhere else. They're destined to win the tag championships. And even right now, he said, if I win, I'm gonna catch it on the tag champs for my bro Riddle, for my bro Orton. Like, no, you're an idiot, Riddle. If you win, you don't cash in for the tag titles. Head of the table, Roman Reigns will stay champ and face a dude, John Cena, at SummerSlam.
This is what I'm interested
Very good,
in
Mad
now.
Dog. You read the dirt sheets again.
I'm interested in the women's match because there's one spot left.
Who else is in it? Let's see it.
Well, they're predicting that Becky Lynch is making her appearance and going to win the bank.
Well, if it's Becky Lynch, let's just say Becky Lynch with a question mark. So we got
Alexa Bliss,
Naomi. Oh, Asuka, Naomi, Alexa Bliss, Nikki Ash, Natty, Becky Lynch, and who else?
Selena Vega, Liv Morgan,
Vega, Natty, and Lynch. Got it. So Becky Lynch, they're saving it to be something special. It's either going to be Becky Lynch or Sasha Banks, right? I mean, that's who fills that spot and is the person. And we know Sasha's around because she's been seen in public by various friends that we know. Canoodling supposedly was with Bailey too. I heard her and Bailey were having funs and drinks out in town. Can you imagine hanging out downtown and you see the boss and Bailey? Would you go say hi, or would you be a respectful fan?
I think I would wait until they left.
Nico, you know he's going to show up now. Fans are back. Cool. Yeah, Cena's back for sure. Cena will be showing up at the match. Sonya might be the last woman in the match. Oh, if Sonya was like the last person is me, that would be pretty interesting.
I mean, really, but is there really a reason for her to come back on that note?
So let's talk about NXT. We got the privilege to be a guest on NXT. We love NXT so much. It's our favorite in the world.
Oh, did you get the emails today?
Yes, I did. You didn't get it?
No.
Oh, bro. You did not get the email. Are you serious right now?
No, dude, I totally forgot.
Damn it. That means you're missing both events. The 2 days. Is it still open? Go look. You probably did get the email. Anyways, that sucks. You're too busy for your own good, damn it.
Send me the link.
I have to get off this shit to get it to you. You're screwed, bro. There's no way it's still available this late in the night. Everyone go follow Vincent LaSpada if you're on TikTok. He's having technical difficulties, it looks like, but that's okay. You know how to click on the button. Mandy Rose in NXT. Let's talk a little bit about that. Her showing up was one of those moments that you weren't expecting to see. And it was pretty darn cool. You know what I mean? To see her do that.
Oh, yeah.
You got shit internet or something on there.
When Mandy Rose showed up, I don't think anybody was paying attention to the match.
No, there was 50 people to the right basically staring at her the entire time because
you did too. You were freaking filming the whole damn thing.
I got 100,000 views on one of our videos of her. I mean, it's hard not to look at her when you see her, right? AEW was amazing tonight, Kevin. Heel Kevin, thank you for joining us. If you're not already following Heel Kevin on TikTok, go do so. And all over, he has a Wrestling Review Society, a great show. He's been interviewing wrestlers left and right, something we've neglected to do because we are slackers. You know what I mean?
Well, I got the email. I just didn't sign up for it.
I got the mother lover Jake Tucker coming. Is it done? Is it too late?
Yeah, that's all right. I'll see if I can scoot in. I'll see if I can email him, scoot in. I just can't wait till I don't understand. Like,
you missed the days of buying the tickets.
Any day now, we need to go back to like buying the tickets. It's like
spending the $10.
I don't know. Like, don't you think they would want to make money off this shit?
You would think. I don't think it matters. They like being in control of us. They like having.
I know. That's what I hate about
our
it, dude.
Stupid mask. I mean, the fact that there's 10,000 people at AEW today and we're wearing effing masks is ridiculous. It should be optional at this point.
Well, then I heard today on the news that they're gonna cases are going up for that Delta.
Florida's spiking, so it's actually the opposite effect. We're probably gonna have to go back into some kind of weird lockdown or something. So
yeah,
that sucks for us. I wear my mask anyways, even though I'm vaccinated. We won't let you disclose if
I
you're
wear a
vaccinated.
T-shirt over my face.
Yeah, he wears used panties over his face as a game used Riddle.
I put my Ryback panties over my face.
Your Ryback outfit.
Dude, I watched this guy. Dude, there's this guy on Instagram that I'm watching.
Kevin gave away 3 championship belts. Oh, Kevin, I was going to say, I'm going to do my championship belt giveaway in August. And you should do a belt giveaway as well that same night. And we can do a duet giveaway and get, a bunch of people here. I'm sure the people would love to see a double belt giveaway. I'm giving away the WWE Championship, and I'm sure you have, since you own 55 belts. Vince, are you in too? You had a belt to give away? Let's do a 3-belt giveaway in one night. We can be cool, man.
I got to buy one.
Maybe we'll do a 3-belt giveaway in August for everyone, if that's what you're trying to do. If Kevin's in and Vinny LaSpada is in, we'll see how it goes.
So listen, can you imagine? I was watching this guy on TikTok. He has a full room of used costumes.
Wow.
Like Macho Man. Hulk
was it
Hogan.
Ryan Satin or someone? Was it like some?
It's some crazy, but it's like, can you imagine if you were married and your wife's like, oh, this is my husband's used panty room.
Well, you could see what my house used to look like, and you could see what it looks like now. Back in the day, there was 4 belts and a picture of AJ Styles, Chris Jericho, and Sting signed.
Now it's not.
Now there's a fucking conch shell and a picture of a pier I've never been to. And
are you losing it right now, dude?
No, I don't even care. But honestly, I might end up selling those. So if anyone's interested in a Jericho, Sting, or AJ Styles autograph with a piece of the thing, I'll sell them for $200. DM me on something. Let me know.
All of them for $200
each. Don't be silly.
I'll buy the Sting one from you.
You'll take Stinger for $200.
What else do you have?
Stinger, AJ, and Jericho.
I don't know. I might have to come over and look at it all.
All right, I'll post pictures and show them online so you guys can see them. But they're nice. Yeah, Elvis, nothing's for free. Everybody has a price. I learned
Mandy's
that from the $1 Million Man.
I like that.
I learned that from the $1 Million Man. Everyone has a price, bro.
I wish Mandy's had her. I wish she had her panties up online. I buy them.
Did you two hear about this Jericho card? No, bro.
What Jericho card?
Nah, bro.
What Jericho card?
I don't know who Jericho is. I don't know about the Jericho card.
So real quick, before we go, before we go in the news and rumors, we have to talk about on Tuesday, Mr. Paul Orndorff, Mr. Wonderful, has died at 71.
Yes, we should have actually started with that.
Yes,
I apologize.
I got some things I'm going to be sharing in the next couple weeks. I just talked to his son Travis the other night, and they're having the service this weekend on Saturday. But if you want to go and donate to his fund, go to my Facebook page, Vincent LaSpada. I have the link up there. You can donate to Mr. Wonderful, Paul Orndorff.
That's good, man. You actually have 2 charities going on right now. You're trying to gain for it. Also, your nephew, we don't want to get too much into it, but I hope that's also available. You could put both those in your link trees as well, so you could see them. You know what I mean?
What's a link tree?
Or whatever you have. Direct me, your page that has everything inside of it.
Can I put it on the post comments here?
Yeah, you can post it here if you have the link. Just paste it. RIP Paul Orndorff, definitely missed. For those of you that aren't aware of him, please go back and watch WrestleMania 1. Fast forward to the main event. That's Paul Orndorff there, guys. Paul Orndorff, Cowboy Bob Orton, Roddy Piper against Hulk Hogan and Mr. T. He's there. He's the guy that started the whole thing. Everyone, thank you so much. Sorry, I'm doing both. I hate having both on, actually. It's not healthy for me. I end up neglecting one over the other. Let's get on. Let's move on. Let's get into news and rumors. Definitely, you should have Paul's son on sometime. You're going to have him on your Vincent LaSpada show?
Yeah, we've already talked. He said once everything's done, he's going to come on.
Cool. So we'll have him on. We'll have an update. He has stories beyond stories about, Paul and the crazy things that happened to him. You can only imagine what the 70s and 80s were like in the world of pro wrestling. How old is he, by the way?
71.
No, the son.
He's like 34, 35, my age.
So definitely 80s, not 70s, but he had some crazy 80s stories. He was probably a child hanging out with Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, he has some really. When we were talking a couple weeks ago, and he says he has some really cool stories. So that would be really cool just to hear what he has.
What's up, Kid Brat? What's up, everyone? Thank you so much for joining us all across all platforms. I see you on Facebook. I see you on Twitch. I see you on YouTube. We see you on Twitter. You guys are awesome. All across the board, we have people everywhere. I love it. Supporting us. Let's get into the news. We're going to make this short and sweet. No 60 minutes for us. Vince got work to do. I got work to do. We're busy men here. We don't sit around and watch wrestling podcasts all day long like some of our friends that we know. We have a lot of stuff going on in our lives. Needless to say, right, Vince? We're a little busy right now. There's the links, everyone. GoFundMe. The links have been shared with everyone. Please share those links, especially the one for Gavin Laspada, Vince's nephew. The man is a young man. He's a teenager, and he actually is currently battling cancer. So we could use any and all support for that. Please share the link, if nothing else. We don't need you to give money if you don't have money, but sharing it is just as powerful. And you can also tag people. Go tag The Rock. Go tag Triple H. Go tag someone that can make a difference, because you never know if you hit the right turn. What's up, everyone? Thank you. You never know when you see the right person at the right time and they tag them and then they share it. And guess what? If The Rock shares something, the world changes. Let's be honest. You know what I mean? Let's get into the news and rumors. Rumor number one. Fightful Select is saying John Cena will be making his WWE return very soon, possibly as soon as July 23rd SmackDown. Are you excited to see John Cena return?
No.
Vince, do you even care? You're on the TikTok.
They blocked it, dude.
They blocked what?
They blocked the links for the GoFundMe's.
Oh, they did?
It says right here, whoops, Paris. Oh, yep.
Wow. Losers, man. How are you guys going to block that kind of shit? You guys suck. Go to Vincent Laspada's personal page, and also me. I'll share it afterwards, and you guys can go see it and share it for us. We'd really appreciate it. That's really douchey, isn't it? So John Cena's returning. Are you excited about this or not?
No.
You don't give a damn about seeing John Cena?
No, absolutely not.
I feel the same way. I'm not really excited about Cena at all. He's not really doing anything special, and there's no way he's winning the belt, right? Let's be honest. He's here just to, thank you for subscribing, guys. I appreciate it. Let's be honest. He's here just to take another beating and make Roman look stronger, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. He's definitely not.
I don't want to see Cena come back and be a jobber to Roman. You know what I mean? Looks like WWE's pushed back the draft again. Previously reported post SummerSlam dates. Andrew Zarian said October 1st or 4th. Now October 4th or 8th for the draft. How important is it that WWE does a draft at this point and reshuffle
this right now, dude? I don't know what's going on with WWE, but they're really pissing me off. Like, okay, so it was the week prior. They didn't release the Lex Luger documentary. This following week, they took the Nexus and the Stone Cold with Kevin Nash. They didn't release them. Now they're doing the draft. It's like, are they trying to piss people off? Like, what's the deal? Like, why do they keep doing this to people?
Ashlock has something very special. Think about this. What if Cena comes back heel and screws him with Heyman, screws Roman? How fucking insane would that be?
That would never happen.
That would be pretty insane. I'm not going to lie if that took place. That would shock me, and not many things shock me in professional wrestling these days. Fightful Select is reporting Sonya Deville's in-ring return is imminent. She was penciled in to even compete in Sunday's Money in the Bank. I guess that's why you pencil geeks are telling us that Sonya Deville's returning. You've also heard the rumors, just like Jeremiah. Ask your question in the comments and we'll answer them as you go. So I haven't heard this rumor until just now because I don't read the rumors, but do you even care that Sonya Deville's returning, and can you bring her back as a powerhouse? You saw what they did with Shayna at the Extreme No, what match was it? The Elimination Chamber where she dominated.
Yeah.
Now she's limping around from a Alexa Bliss, spell put on her. So there's anyone could be dominant can also be not dominant. But Sonya Deville has that Shayna Baszler type MMA style personality and is expected to be pretty dominant when she returns. Do you not agree?
Dude, I look at Sonya Deville the same way as I look at Mandy Rose and Dana Brooks. There's nowhere they have anything for these three women. So they're putting them in crappy storylines and they're taking them off the TV and moving them down to NXT. They got nothing, dude. They're listen, as we speak now, the women's division is being destroyed.
It really is. It's being gutted and moved around and shifted and changed. And it's just like kind of insane the way they're doing it. Let's see your question, Jeremiah. How was AEW and is you happy that Mandy switched to NXT? Yes, I is happy. And AEW was really good. You should go watch it. You're right, Vince. It is gutted. Courtney agrees. I agree. It's definitely been gutted. Tony, Shotzi, and Tegan. Not that Tegan's been an impact because she's been injured over and over again, but Tony and Shotzi kind of are like the backbone of the women. I mean, I would say Tony, Shotzi, and Candice LeRae are kind of like the meat and potatoes of NXT wrestling, women's wrestling. Would you not
yeah,
Dakota Kai as well? Put her name in there. I mean,
I'm really surprised they moved Tegan up after how many times?
Right, she comes back and does the stupid thing, and then like that was it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they totally shocked me with.
And it's not a good shock. It's not one of those shocks where you're like, "Oh, that was so cool." You're like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah,
weird shock. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Vincent Kennedy McMahon has some cool things planned for this weekend, and expect a big surprise or two. We got SmackDown with fans, we got Money in the Bank, and we got Monday Night Raw with fans. 3 big matches, all in Texas area. Gonna be one hell. I'm sure I agree with you, Mad Dog. I'm sure Becky Lynch is one of those things showing up one of those nights. But what are
all
some
our
big
friends
surprises?
Texas.
What are some big surprises that could happen at these matches?
Well, I mean, John Cena, Becky,
Brock. There's not that many surprises at this point in time.
I'd be surprised if they brought Cena back on SmackDown and they brought
If
him
I
out.
was in NXT, my name would be Nico Extra. That is my name. I got a little surprise for you guys. My last name isn't really Extra. Shocker, I know. My first name is really Nico, but my last name is not. Really
Elvis, don't say Goldberg. I would not want to see Goldberg.
Hell no, not Goldberg. Goldberg. What would your name be, Jeremiah? I want to know what your name would be if you was in there. Haha, Mad Dog. Ash, there's one spot left for women. Becky Lynch or Sonya Deville, they're saying. So, yeah, that's going to be someone. All right, let's wrap this up and let's get the F out of here. Bo Dallas did some work backstage with WWE, not related to actual wrestling, before he was released by the company. Were you surprised by Bo Dallas's release, given that he's Mike Rotunda's son and Bray Wyatt's brother, and doing backstage work, or was it time for his ass to move on? Can you believe that?
I was more surprised to see Mike Rotunda, the father, get canned than the son.
Yeah, I was kind of waiting for him. Bye-bye, see you later. Yeah, I was kind of surprised, honestly. I thought that Rotunda, when you get that kind of like Pat Patterson, Jerry Briscoe, who was also fired, by the way, Briscoe, you expect him to be around forever, but that's not the case. That's the thing about WWE, and that's why I will never work for the WWE. As much as I'd love to be a part of the family, I know that I don't have any like longevity or any loyalty from the WWE. They would fire me in an instant over something stupid, and I'd be in charge of some dumb shit like their TikTok, you know what I mean? Or like their fucking social media page. And I would end up posting something that would definitely get me in trouble. I don't know if Bray Wyatt's having mental issues, Ashley. I have heard that a lot of times, but I don't know if it's true. Thanks for everyone for joining us. We're not quite done yet. We have 2 more news tidbits, and then we'll get the F out of here. Brian Pillman's deal with MLW is up soon. The Varsity Blondes are expected to be full-time with AEW. Is this a good move for AEW? Is this a good move for Brian Pillman Jr.?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of AEW's wrestlers are coming from MLW, so
It seems that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, and MLW is going to be in trouble after a while because they're losing they're losing Pentagon, they're losing they lost Darby Allin.
MJF was there for a minute, wasn't he?
MJF, they're losing what's his name? What's the brother of Pentagon?
Ray Phoenix.
They're losing him. I mean, they're losing a lot of people.
Now your main event's going to be Mother Lover Jake Tucker. Like, come on. It's going to be Mother Lover Jake Tucker versus fucking Chanson Ray. What's his face? Creepy Chanson. All right. And the last news bit is Mia Yim and Shane Thorne will both be dropping their shitty Retribution names whenever they return to TV. R.I.P. Slapjack. I called him Slapback. Ryback Slapjack. R.I.P. Reckoning. I think that was Mia Yim's dumb name. Do you see Mia and Shane having careers on the big stage though? Because I didn't really see much in NXT from them guys and girls.
If they put Mia the way they put her in NXT, I can see her on the main roster. But Shane Thorne, I mean, wasn't Shane Thorne before on the main roster? I thought
Mia was good in TNA. I'll agree with you. She was decent in NXT, but not championship Muriel for me. I mean, I could see her fitting in with like a Shotzi and then becoming some team, but I can't see Mia main eventing WrestleMania in my picture. She's just not quite at that level. You know what I mean? Or do you feel differently? Do you think she's something special?
No, I mean,
hell no.
She's probably going to be another name.
Yeah, that's all she is another name. Where can they find you, Vincent?
They could find me at Vincent LaSpada on Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok at Vinny LaSpada, and always every week with Nico Extra on the Vincent LaSpada show right here in Orlando, Florida. If you cannot have the channel where you are, go to the Apple Play Store and download the Florida Man Radio app.
Download the Florida Man Radio app. Check us out, 105.5 FM radio every Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Our show's fun, dude. Your show. Our show is fun. We have a really good time on there. We talk a lot of shit. Professionally done. We're not no joke here. This is FM radio, guys. And we have thousands and thousands of listeners listening to us because we are the shiznit. I'm Nico Extra. You know where to find me, obviously, all over the place. 2 X's. Thank you to Coldest Water. Thank you to Wrestling News Source. Thank you to Dr. Squash. Thank you to Pear Pop. I have too many sponsors at this point. This shit's getting crazy. Thank you to everyone who even checks in. We're going to check you later. And we are effing out of here. Have a good night, everyone.